On the Income Adjustments page, you will enter additional information about the adults you named when you set up the case. Enter the amount actually paid by either parent under a court order for the support of a child who is not named on this worksheet. Include court-ordered third-party payments such as medical expenses, health insurance, transportation, school tuition, etc. Do not include voluntary additional payments, gifts, or the cost of housing, food, or other household expenses related to periods of visitation or temporary custody. Since child support paid for other children reduces a parent's income for child support for the children on this worksheet, support paid for other children is entered as a negative amount. Enter the amount actually paid by either parent in this case for the support of the other parent. Spousal maintenance or alimony. Enter the amount in the father's column. Enter the amount as a negative amount if it's paid by the father, or as a positive amount if it is paid to the father by the mother. The program will automatically enter the corresponding amount for the other parent. Maintenance paid or received in other cases is exactly what it describes. Amounts paid for alimony or received for alimony in other cases involving a different spouse, either before or after the marriage which is the subject of this child support proceeding. Enter the amount of the additional health insurance and dental insurance premiums paid by either parent to provide insurance coverage for the children named on this worksheet. Uninsured medical costs are reasonable and necessary medical and dental expenses incurred by a parent for the children who are the subject of this proceeding, to the extent that the uninsured portion of such expenses, including any deductibles or co-payments, is more than $250 per year for the child. Extraordinary medical costs are those that are predictable and recurring, such as expenses for dental treatment, orthodontic treatment, asthma treatment, and physical therapy. Medical and dental expenses incurred for single occurrence illnesses or injuries that are not covered or fully paid under any health insurance policy should be handled by separate order. Enter the monthly amount of other extraordinary expenses for the children on this worksheet which are paid by each parent. Other extraordinary costs for children can include many forms of educational expenses, such as college and vocational school, as well as private or parochial education from elementary through high school, if agreed or court-ordered. Such expenses are not automatically included in the basic child support unless you specify them. Other extraordinary costs for children can also include expenses for tutoring, special education needs, camps, lessons, travel, and, quote, other activities intended to enhance the athletic, social, or cultural development of a child, close quotes, if agreed to or court-ordered. Tuition, room and board, books, fees, and other reasonable and necessary expenses may be included, and cost-reducing programs such as scholarships and grants should be considered in determining the cost. Note, if you showed some but not all of the children as residing with each parent on the Children page, you will be presented with blanks for expenses of the children in mother's residence and also expenses of the children in father's residence. Since each parent may be contributing to the expenses of the children in each residence, be sure to allocate the contribution of each parent accurately for each set of children. Enter the number of overnights during visitation or custody periods by the non-custodial parent. The program will automatically calculate the percent and adjustment to be applied. A parent paying child support is entitled to a reduction in the amount of the support for the children's costs to that parent during overnight visitation or custody. The amount of the adjustment ranges from 0% to 10%, where the overnight periods are from 92 to 109 nights per year. If the overnight periods are more than 109 nights per year, and you select Override in the second box, you should enter a numerical value for the percentage by which the child support should be reduced from the normal child support amount. The percentage, which must be approved by the court, can range from 11% to 50%. Warning: no adjustment is allowed unless the adjusted monthly gross income of the parent receiving the support is greater than the self-support reserve, which ranges from $1,350 to $2,600 per month for families from 1 to 6 children. However, a reduction in child support may still be ordered if the parent receiving support is unemployed or underemployed because the expenses of that parent are paid in whole or in part by a person with whom that parent cohabits, whether or not they are married to the person with whom they cohabit. Well, that's it for the income adjustments page. Now you're ready to calculate the child support, so let's look at the worksheet page. Thanks for watching.